What's up, everybody? This is Jeff Mocini, the founder and creator of Slopegraide and Roll Maps. And in today's tutorial video, I'm going to show you a new training mode that's available in the Slopegraide iOS app and soon to be Android in a couple of months that will train you how far back to take your putter when inside roll maps. Now, we have a practice mode that's available where instead of displaying the color legend as roll distance after 1 second, it is now changed to backstroke length in inches. So we could take any putt inside 30 feet up to 1 foot uphill or downhill each way, and it's going to tell us how far back we need to take our putter depending on our desired finishing position past the hole. So we're putting on a grade speed of 11 with 1 foot past, and we have about, I would say, about 20 feet going uphill directly a foot. This is a very steep putt. So what we can do is go to 20 feet, go to 12 inches above, and it's going to tell us we need to take this putt about a foot back. So if we want to see what that looks like, we can also hold this square down, and it's going to open the new putting stroke model for us that will give us a visual of what the pace of the stroke as well as the length of the stroke looks like in order to create this desired speed. So once we have it, let's hit a few putts at this target. Now, a foot past is going to be about here, so let's keep that in mind as we're looking at our target, and then go. Starting to run out just a little bit, so I may have taken that past 12 inches a bit, so let's dial it back a bit. 12 is going to be about here. Much better speed there. Even though I didn't read it correctly, that's manageable. This gets a little bit testy. The make rate from there drops down to about 60%. Now, what's cool about the putting stroke model that you just saw is that it works for putts longer than 30 feet as well. So if we go back into our roll maps screen here, and let's just say that we have about 3 inches separating from this hole in front of us to where we are. We can just click this here. Now, instead of going by this putting stroke, we can tap the information screen on top here and set the new distance of our putt. So we're looking at about 65 feet. Nah, maybe not 65, but I'm going to say about 60. At 2 inches uphill. And it's telling us to take it back short of 18 inches. So if we want to see what that looks like, we can rotate our phone. We'll wait for it to loop again, because it's going to need to be right around here. Which kind of shows you the timing of the stroke and the length of the stroke, which is very useful. So again, once we have the putting stroke and what that looks like, we can exit and go back into roll maps. And remember that number, 18 inches, which is going to be right about here. And we're putting at that target straight ahead. That was pretty good length there. Now that we have that, let's account for the break and see if we can steal one from back here. I think that's going to be on the same line in this low side. But again, those were two great putts distance wise, and this is a manageable 2-putt from this distance for both putts. Now, if you need to change it back to the tournament mode setting, you can just go into the settings here and press tournament mode on, and now this backstroke length is going to be changed back to roll distance after 1 second, just like it was in the previous version of our app. However, this could be a great training tool in order to get yourself calibrated for different distances, because as you hit these putts on your practice screen, you're going to get a feel of how far back to take the putter in order to have it travel 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, and so on and so forth. If you have any questions about this roll maps tutorial, please don't hesitate to send us a message at info@slopegraide.com. You can also reach out to us on our social media channels on Facebook and Instagram at Slopegraide.